thank you. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, you're here again. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, nice to see you. Okay, brilliant. Right, thank you very much indeed for tuning in. This is another Alan Wake 2 live stream. Right, so what have we got today? So, as I said in the intro there, I'm still reeling from the Game Awards and the fact that Alan Wake 2 didn't come away with Game of the Year. Okay, so Baldur's Gate 3 was, expected to win, but still, you can only hope that your game would have come in first. In fact, let's do things properly here. Now that we're talking about Baldur's Gate 3, let's bring in some graphics which are suitable. Now that is a big pile of shit. No connection. I mean, this is simply a meme from Jurassic Park, seeing as Jurassic Park Survival featured as a trailer in the Game Awards, and it's a game I'm seriously looking forward to. So what we're going to look at today is the results of the Game Awards and some other topics as well. I've got my list here. So we're going to be looking at what we won. Also, new Game Plus mode is now available. I think it came out very recently for Alan Wake 2. Apparently there are some issues with it, which hopefully by now, because I think it's been out probably for a week now, so most likely they've been ironed out. What else have I got? I can pull this out. I was going to talk about Jurassic Park. So is it Survival or Survival? It's not Survival. I think it's Survival, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to talk about that. But you know what? I because it's an Alan Wake 2 base theme, maybe we should, keep it strictly to Alan Wake 2, and maybe talk about Jurassic Park Survival in a separate video. Then I've got funny or not so funny story of the week. A couple of stories I dug out. I don't know. I found them vaguely interesting, vaguely amusing. So we take a quick look at that. And I think that's it. Then we try and hopefully get around to playing some Alan Wake 2. Where are we? Can we just dispense with that now? That sheet. Right. So for those of you who didn't actually grab my reaction video to the Game Awards, I have taken clips of my reaction to it. I find it quite. They appear to be entertaining. I don't know whether you'll find it entertaining as well, but I have them here somewhere. Where are they? Should be here at a press of a button. Let's see if this works. Hopefully it does. It runs for about a minute. From Software Game. Best Art Direction. Alan Wake 2.
And The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. And the Game Award goes to Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2. Yeah, baby.
Here are the nominees.
Yeah, baby.
Amazing. And the winner is...
Again, it's backwards and inverted.
Alan Wake 2.
What?
The winner is...
Alan Wake 2, baby. So who's got more, Baldur's Gate 3 or Alan Wake 2?
Best narrative.
In a horror story.
Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2.
And the award goes to...
Yep, come on. Hang on. Yeah, Alan Wake 2. Hang on, it jumped there.
The Hellblade 2 coming in 2020.
Hang on. If we lose, I'm just cutting off the stream and just going straight to bed.
The game of the year is
Who is it?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Right, so there you have it. My my disappointment, absolutely palpable there. But I mean, okay, the experts had, and all the pundits had anticipated that Baldur's 3 would sweep up all the awards, and that is apparently what seems to have happened. Again, I can't help but think back to Malcolm's view of the Stegosaurus pile. Yeah. Okay. So, right. So we won 3 awards. Alan Wake 2 won 3 awards at the Game Awards. But how many have they won altogether? I think this year. Well, if we can quickly nip into my web surf view here. Right, so they got they won in November. They won the Golden Joystick Awards. I think they got just 1 award for that out of 6. They were nominated for, I think, 6 awards. The best game trailer for the Dark Place gameplay trailer. Best lead performer. I think there were 3 actors in there, and Critics' Choice Award and the Ultimate Game of the Year. Now, we won the Critics' Choice Award, but we didn't win Ultimate Game of the Year. I believe that did go to Baldur's Gate 3. So we lost out on that one. Right, so it says here, along with Baldur's Gate 3, Alan Wake 2 received the most nominations. I think we got 8 nominations in the Game Awards. For which we won Best Art Direction, Best Narrative, and Best Game Direction. So we did come through with quite a bundle, considering who was in the lineup, who the competition was. So actually, I think Alan Wake 2 has done extremely well. I mean, if you consider, I mean, in the the lineup was Spider-Man 2, Baldur's Gate 3, and The Legend of Zelda. To walk away with what we did, which is the best. What was it? The best art direction or best game direction? I think was their biggest award of the night. Right. What else have we got? Yeah, so it says here the game's unique, exceptional story experience helped it conquer tough competition and secure these coveted awards. The win for the best game direction is considered a standout moment in Remedy's history. Game of the Year would have been even better. Right, okay, so we know what we lost there on that one. What else? Okay, so just saying that we went up against a huge amount of competition, including Super Mario Brothers Wonders and Spider-Man 2, which I mentioned earlier. Okay, so that makes a total of 4 that we walked away with. What else we got here? Okay, yeah, so there was some controversy as well, surrounding the Game Awards and how developers were not given enough time. Those, in particular, those who won awards, were not given enough time to make their speeches. I mean, they would, they have this orchestral music which would play after a short time, which is sort of a prompt for the speaker to get off the stage. And apparently it got worse than that, because there was an actual teleprompter which was telling you, wrap it up. I think in this picture we've got Sam Lake and is it Kyle Dowley, I think, who is the director for Alan Wake 2, where he slipped in about the new Game Plus coming out. But it looks as if the winners were not given enough time on stage, but yet time was given to other things which are not related to gaming. I personally didn't see the humour in the actors that came on stage, advertising their movies and other things. I mean, they were just going on and on and on. I didn't find them particularly amusing. I'd rather, just get on with the award ceremony, and certainly give more of the limelight to the award winners. Yeah, so it says here, throughout the night, the orchestral music floated in very soon after most award winners began speaking. So this is the sign on the teleprompter, right? Massive. Please wrap it up. And in particular, there was a particularly egregious moment where, when Baldur's Gate 3 won the most coveted award of the day, which was of the evening, which was, Game of the Year. When I think is it Sven Vicky, when he came on stage to accept his award, he was talking about team members who had died during the process of making the game. And during the delivery, you obviously get this please wrap it up sign coming up, which I think was a bit insensitive, and to have these signs was egregiously bad. Even I mean, you could have dispensed with them. Once the person won Game of the Year, you could have let them speak at the very least, rather than trying to wrap them up. Let's see if this video works. I need to turn on desktop audio for this, and hopefully it works.
Their hearts and souls for 6 years.
So this is Sven Vicky speaking. You can see he's got a time limit there.
Along the way, we lost quite a few people also, so we want to dedicate this to all people we lost, and especially to Jim, our lead cinematic artist, who passed away in the
You see, please wrap it up. The guy's in the middle of a very emotional, a very emotional speech about this chap who has actually died, and I don't know, and he's just been told to wrap it up. So that was just part of the I don't know, the drawbacks to this particular award ceremony. And apparently it says here that the wrap it up sign would also flash once it reached a certain time. Wow, that's even worse. There was somebody that someone says, well, where was it? Where's that? Yeah, well, this person said, if I had won Game of the Year and was dedicating the award to a member of my team who had died during development and saw the words, please wrap it up, I would be pissed. And you can understand that. So I don't know. And to be honest with you, I mean, I don't know. Every time you won an award, I mean, the first award that Remedy got, it was just rattled off by Jeff Keighley. I mean, no one came on stage, made a speech, or accepted anything. So I don't know. I mean, there are aspects to the award ceremony which really need to be changed, and more time and consideration given to the actual developers, which, when you think about it, is the whole purpose for the show. I mean, okay, you get some trailers and some world premieres, but ultimately, we are all there for them and for the games. Okay, so what else have we got after that? Okay, yes, so we've got New Game Plus was announced and is now available. Let me have a quick look at my notes here. Yes, so it's called the Final Draft, and so you're going to get 3 difficulty modes: story mode, hard mode, normal mode, and hard mode. And apparently, by the looks of it, you're also going to get a nightmare mode, as if Alan Wake 2 wasn't already nightmarish enough. You're going to get a nightmare mode. and also an alternative ending, and different manuscripts and videos as well. So this is like you know, so it's a whole new chunk of stuff we're getting here. I mean, what else? I mean, they've got a trailer here. The problem is, I haven't finished the game yet, so if I play this trailer, is it gonna be pure spoilers? I don't know. Should I leave it or should I play it? Let's play it. If there's any spoilers, I'll have to stop it.
Peggy 18.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape.
Yeah, we showed all unlocked weapons, charms, and upgrades. New nightmare difficulty. New manuscript pages and videos.
Let's see what happens.
Dr. Darling. Alan Wake 2.5. Yeah, I think I've got that. I think it's automatically uploaded, so I might have that already. Will I be playing New Game Plus? Well, I ordinarily I don't, but because there is new content here, I would. I mean, normally I only play things if I'm going for the Platinum Trophy, and you're required to do it. But I think for Alan Wake 2, I think no, I'll certainly give it a go. And would I try Nightmare mode? I had difficulty with Nightingale at stage 1. Oh, of course. I think in this camera it's inverted, so you can't see it. Yeah, it's all back to front. Right. Okay. So that's available now. I've already got it probably on my system. So new ending, new nightmare difficulty, and new manuscripts. Okay, so it says here, as you expect from New Game Plus, you'll keep everything you unlocked in your initial playthrough, including videos, charms, and upgrades. The problem is that some people have been reporting they haven't been getting all this stuff during their New Game Plus playthrough, and in fact there are some problems with the New Game Plus, which obviously affecting some people. There are ongoing issues that players are reporting where their collectibles aren't transferring. Yeah, so it looks as if it works from your save file, the very last save file that you used, and for some people that seems to be a bit buggy, where you don't get all your weapons or you don't get all your charms, or even the shoebox, which is like this sort of inventory that you can collect all your stuff from, is not even there for some people. So it says here, some people don't get their weapon upgrades, and they don't even get when they've reached their first shoebox. I think I read it on Reddit where it says that they don't even get the shoebox. Okay, Remedy notes that this is based on your first playthrough, which does seem to be the case for many, but it is rather significant oversight, as most games handle New Game Plus in a way that allows players to you can choose which save file you want to use for the NG Plus. But with Alan Wake 2, for now, you're stuck with that single file that you saved from your previous game. So it says overwriting all the save slots with the save you want to carry over and beating the game again doesn't fix the problem either. So it's been a week now, so I'm fairly confident this has now been resolved. I mean, on the subreddit, on the Alan Wake subreddit, it says that it looks like it bases NG Plus on what you had at the end of your first playthrough only. This chap saying, I've started 5 times, trying different things. It's bugged. Yeah. So I just hope. I mean, if I'm going to try it, by the time I get to it, it would have been resolved. Right. Okay. So why do some games release without New Game Plus? Well, it's. I mean, it's. You need extra time to add it. I mean, it's slightly difficult to add apparently because they have to tie it into the game's infrastructure and mode of play, because you're bringing over all of your stats and your abilities and upgrades and replaying it from point A. So they have to incorporate all of that into the game. So if they leave it out for now and just concentrate on polishing the game and making sure that they've ironed out all the bugs and everything else, and making sure that you get the best possible experience, then they can always add on that New Game Plus feature afterwards, post launch, and it's a way of giving the game longevity. Meaning that the game comes back out there. It returns to people's consciousness that this game is still out there, and there's new content for it. And unlike sort of like ongoing live service games or multiplayer games, which have massive replay value, single campaigns do benefit from New Game Plus, because then you can extend the lifetime of the game. So I mean, I'm not fussed if they don't bring out New Game Plus for certain games, or it takes a while to get them. And according to this article, very few people play the New Game Plus modes anyway. So really, is it that important to have it tacked on release, rather than have people wait for it? What does it say that? Yeah, so it says here, for every serious gamer, there are 10 casual ones who just play the games they find interesting without much of a second thought. So while many people are upset that the inclusion of NG Plus isn't featured at launch, the number of people that are never going to use it in the first place is often quite high. Yeah, so you're going to need some hardcore people to play it on Nightmare mode. Right, what else? Okay, at this point, I mean, I was meant to have it on New Game Plus there. At this point, I was meant to play a jingle, because I was meant to have funny gaming story of the week. Funny gaming story of the week. Now, I mean, number one, it's not going to be funny. And number two, it ain't of this week. It could be of this month or last year. So I mean, it's not really that. It's I think interesting. All right, you're probably aware of it already. It's the Saga Anderson. Sorry, where are we? Sorry, I need to go back to WebServe. The Saga Anderson knitting pattern. So apparently here it says Saga sweater pattern knitting guide. So rather than sell these things, they've issued the knitting pattern for them, and maybe this is sort of like a traditional Finnish I don't know, thing to do. I don't know. In particular, these jumpers, these sweaters were. I think they were designed by, is it Mitu? I've forgotten the name. Mitu Weinberg or Wickberg or Wittenberg. Now they are a designer, a Finnish designer and textile designer and photographer and illustrator. It says here, this guide offers you an overview of a sweater from front to back, pattern charts, measurements, and what materials to use. Keep yourself warm during the holidays while looking as stylish as Saga Anderson. I mean, they've gone on also to on the actual website. They've gone on to actually give you the information in detail. Oh, there we go. Mintu Wickberg is the designer. Apparently, they designed some stuff for Control and the original Alan Wake. So look, here's a knitting pattern. It looks fairly complicated, and all this grid and matrix patterns and various color charts, and then the yarn, measurement of finished sweater, needles, notions, abbreviations, gauge. It looks quite rich. Yoke is fairly complicated looking. So you know what? It wouldn't be a bad skill to have. Wouldn't be a bad skill to have. And Remedy logo there. So it is a Christmassy sort of jumper. I never really noticed that. It was of a Christmas pattern. In the reindeer, I thought that was just linking to Deerfest. But you know what? If knitting works, why not? Here I am in a live stream, a gaming live stream, talking about knitting patterns. That's it. What can I say? Maybe I should include it in my content going forward. Who knows? Maybe I'll get an extra subscriber. I don't know. Right. So, what's next? Okay. So here's a person here who's saying, "Please help me with finding Saga Anderson sweater or a similar one, but for men or unisex." Well, that's what it looks like. But I mean, no, they're not going to. Unless someone knits them and starts selling them. I'm not sure what the issue is there for copyright. And I'm a master of copyright when it comes to YouTube. Most of my videos are in violation, but there we go. You'll have to see if anyone knits them and sells them, or you can knit it yourself. I don't know. Looks pretty straightforward. Okay, so according to the official Alan Wake 2 development team, for those who are looking for the perfect holiday sweater, here is the official Saga sweater pattern knitting guide. In this guide, you'll find pattern charts, needed materials, and more. Wow. Yeah, I think I'll leave that for now. This is a piece on Mitu Wickberg. Apparently they've illustrated a children's book, Mamori, and the Mystery of the Missing Grandpa. And I don't know. I think Mitu is a male, so I don't know who this is. Is it his wife? I don't know. I thought it was a female, but is it a male? Karki Lane, textile designer Mitu Wickberg, I think that's a town in Finland, has created fresh patterns for several large clothing and textile companies. Pictures drawn and designs designed. Pictures drawn and designs designed. That's a bit weird way of putting it. It's sort of like strange alliteration. Pictures drawn and designs designed by Mitu can also be found on wallpapers and Arabian dishes. He has also designed work clothes for the health sector. Right, yeah. So knitting patterns are placed in the pictures of the book, which the reader with knitting skills can start making himself. So he does this regularly, where he puts in knitting patterns and puts knitting patterns out there for people to make. And I would have never looked twice at knitting, but if I had a couple of needles, I'd certainly give it a go. I'd mess it up, but I'd certainly give it a go. Okay, so that's Mintu Wickberg. Right, so there was a guy here. All right, let's go back to the Oh Dear diner thermoses, where you just can't get one for love nor money. This poor bugger, he couldn't get one either. and he says here on I think it's at Reddit, because I couldn't get the official Oh Dear Diner thermos and not going to pay $300 on eBay, I made one myself. Actually, doesn't look too bad. How did you get the logo on it? And it's not. I mean, this is sort of like a I don't know how you put it, a ribbed cup. So it's not really the same, and it's too dark. But I mean, it could fall for one. And maybe it's of the same height and everything else. And it's got the O'Donnell logo. I mean, it looks like a specialist one. It's not the. It says here it's not the exact baby blue, but it's the correct era and style of the real one. Now I need to put the lime in the coconut, and someone fix the jukebox. Okay, yeah, because the jukebox in Alan Wake 2 is actually busted. In Alan Wake 1 it worked. And again, you've got people remarking on the scalpers. Scalpers suck, so many thermoses wasted because of greed. I wanted to buy one as well, sucks. It says here, I Am Bit will have more next year. I don't know who I Am 8-Bit are. They? Is that a storefront? So I signed up to their newsletter. So as it will be announced in that, and set up an account with them. So that way I'm having difficulty as being. I don't know what he's mumbling on about, to be honest with you, but he wants to get a thermos, basically. Right, so what else we got? Actually, this is what it should look like. As you can see, there's no ribs on the cup, and it's a lighter blue. You should have got the RAL colour, because if you just got a RAL colour, or like is it a colour picker? He would have matched the colour, but it's the right shape and size. And he's also got the logo, seems to be okay as well on that. Right, another feature of the Game Awards, which I was intrigued with, is the fact that I wanted to know who the esports coach award winner was. I didn't understand what is an esports coach, and I wanted to know. I was intrigued, and because they use that at two ends of the spectrum. Whenever they're talking about the Game Awards, they will always bring up this. At one end we have Game of the Year, and at the other extreme we have esports coach, a winner of the year, as if the esports one was the least and Game of the Year was the best. So I was intrigued, and for some reason I think I missed it by a split second, because I was just fast forwarding it, and when I skipped back I went back to best esports athlete, but the esports coach was in there. So hopefully, can we just play a little bit to see who it was and what the hell it actually is? Now, is my desktop audio on? I believe it is.
Faker, Zywoo,
where
Demon
am I?
One, Hydra, Ruler, and
Yeah, this is athlete. I'm not interested
and the
in
Game
that.
Award goes to
Faker.
Faker.
That's right.
For Best Esports Coach, the
Yep.
nominees are Potter,
Potter,
Sonic,
Zonic,
Gunba,
Gumba.
Ecstasy, and
Who?
Homie. And the Game Award goes to
Faker won me 1.1 mil on a whim for no reason overnight.
Potter. For Best Esports Event, here are the nominees.
Okay, so Potter. And that didn't really help me as to what it is. So I had a look. So this person called Christine Potter, or Christine Chi, Evil Geniuses, I suppose that's a team, and she represents a game called Valorant. And it says here, Potter is the coach for Evil Geniuses Valorant team, which recently won Valorant Champions 2023. She's also been a player herself. She was formerly a Counter-Strike pro. Since then, Potter has been a coach, analyst, and commentator. Okay. So she's just like any other coach. Literally, she coaches sort of like this online team for Valorant. In fact, I don't even know what Valorant is. Apparently, it's a 5v5 multiplayer. I mean, I've got a bit here. What it looks like.
That's that garage. That garage, yeah.
I mean, I've never played
cover
it.
my body if I use it up here. Oh, nice start.
Embarrassing. Nice kill in the door.
I've never played it, but I mean, it looks alright. But there we go.
That was really good.
Says here the game was originally announced in 2019 as Project A,
Up sewer.
and League of Legends developer. It's been developed by League of Legends Riot Games.
That's long A.
I don't know. It looks like Fortnite, but then again, every game is sort of based around Fortnite now, I suppose. I didn't even play my music. That's terrible. Right, okay, so there we have it. I've gone through my bits and pieces. How are we doing for time? Oh my god. I was meant to go for an hour. I suppose we can see if we can play some Alan Wake 2. What the hell is that? Oh, yeah, never mind me, eh? I don't know. Right, okay, so let's see if we can play some Alan Wake 2. Hopefully everything has been working fine. How's that? I mean, I've practically disappeared now. I'm now in the bloody background. I don't like it. What if I do the contrast? What is gamma? Brightness. I don't know, mate. I don't know what is going on. Where would I have to go? Where would I have to go to get rid of it? Can I get rid of it like that? Yeah, I suppose so. Alright, I'll have to leave it like that. So apologies for that. I had to work on this bloody thing. I just look too bright now in that. Okay, so where are we? Let's get rid of me mouse and yeah, so I've got version 1.000.013. I think that's the updated version. Last update 12th of the 12th, 4 o'clock, yeah. Okay. So I have got it. No signal? What on earth is that? Let me just check to make sure I turn off desktop audio because we don't need it. And just double check. Just checking my sound levels. No, I've turned off desktop audio, so we'll have to wait and see. Why? I hate it when I'm cut off. And I've got bits to my right, bits to my left. I don't know, mate. Okay, so I can't hear myself. I can't hear myself echoing or anything. But it does look like it does look like sound is coming from the desktop audio. So do I dare switch it on? You know what, I might have to actually go into YouTube and hang on, let me go into YouTube before I waste everyone's time with some horrendous audio. Right, just talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. To actually go into YouTube and let me go to YouTube before I waste everyone's time with some horrendous audio. And I've got no one in my chat. Hang on, that's interesting. Right, just talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Right, yeah. So according to me, that looks okay. That looks okay. So let's play a bit of Alan Wake 2. The hell is that? What the hell? Get out of it. Okay, so what we got? Reach the murder site, complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. Where is the collapsed tunnel?
The plot element I found would drive the story forward. Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Shouldn't it be on Murder Cult then?
I had to be at the scene, to see and understand it, in order to change it.
Yeah, I'm in the collapsed tunnel. What happens at this point? I'm in the collapsed tunnel. Come on, I'm in the collapsed tunnel. Light shift inactive. And it doesn't tell you, doesn't give you a direction. So you could be running around for ages. See, and it keeps telling me go to the plot board. End of the line. Collapsed. Oh, collapsed tunnel. No, I'm already.
My writing was affecting reality. was making my way deeper into the story.
That's confusing.
I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Yeah, but where is the scene? See, stop telling me to go to the plot board.
I had to be at the scene to see and understand it in order to change it.
The ritual antechamber to the cult's place of dark power. Okay, so let's go back in there, but that didn't help me. You see, it makes my situation worse. Right, well, it looks like there's going to be a lot of running around in this one. Because it's not evident to me where I go from here. It's not. You could be just going in and out of places and it's not relevant. See, to shrine. Maybe you don't want to go here. Maybe that's not it. Just give me a waypoint. See, there's nothing up here. There's no active light shifts or anything. I thought I was making some progress, but apparently not. Is there anyone in the chat? No. I'd probably ask you to help me out. Alan Wake. Can you come up here? No. Jesus. Whoa. Using up my bloody bullets on a location that is not going to help me. There he is. You see, I'm going in a completely wrong direction. Is there anything? No, I've already used up that inventory box. No, I'm just lost. I've no idea where to go from here. I don't know why I've come back down here. Hello. Just use up my bullets for no good reason. Just running around in bloody circles. Where do I go from here? Doesn't tell me. The map is not helpful. Unless we go through that other area that I went to before. And I'm sure this is not it. This way you go towards the opening of the station. This is not it. Right, you're supposed to reach the murder site. And there's no reasonable rhyme for it. Yeah. Just look, can you point me in the right direction, mate? Hang on, I didn't know you could go up there. Or have I been up there previously? Features anything, see? Derailed. Which is not where you're supposed to be. You're not. You see, that's where the burns are, so you have been there before.
This thread fit the scene. Wow.
Increases damage dealt to enemies in close range by 20% to 30%. The trauma pad. I think from there you can get down to here. Which an area where you haven't been before. So if you go down here, out here, and through there, so down the ladder. Anything in here? Up or up the ladder rather. What's down here? Haven't been down it. Have I been down there before? Weak. Right, I hope that's it. Baldur's Gate 3. Alan Wake 2. Can I go that way? Looks like you can go. Can I just jump? Is that still going? Alright, so I'll have to... Uh-oh. Not you again. Go on, get out. I have to move out of the way. Oh. I don't know. Get it out of my way. So I have to go back. Go back. Why are you over there? But if you go through that door, there's no doorway to get to this. But it looks like there's a doorway from this section. What does that say? Light will show you the way. Okay, that's quite a handy. That's quite a handy tip. I think I'll jot that down. Always already written down for me. problem is when you go down here, the map is misleading. Because when you go down here, you're just left with, and it looks as if you can actually go that way, but you just get stuck. Don't come out. Okay, that probably means the words of power are in there. So it is that way. Yeah, I think you have to go in there. 6 out of 15. Have I got... Am I clear? Yep, word of fix found. Thank you. What does that mean? Wellness retreat. Increases maximum health by 15%. Yeah, I love that. Night Springs, new season. Must watch out for that. Anything in here? It looks like there should be some goodies in here. No cash in booth. All right. Nothing else. Nothing in there. So why's it got a cursor? Did nothing in it. What about in these boxes? Okay, so we went back to the map. There should be a trauma pad in there. Where is it? Maybe it's that weird anomalous cursor. Have I been down there before? So that should then lead to the new location. Wake. Why do I keep pressing the bloody... You see, there I am, yeah, there I am. Light shift inactive. But there is a light shift that's active. And then there's a break room there. So let's go in there and save, even though I don't know, mate. Nothing, there's never anything in there. And I'll never build it up enough to put stuff in there. What are those boots? Quick save, wasn't that the name of a shop? Food retailer. Why is my cup shimmering? Look at that. Look at that. It's terrible. The lighting. The lighting is horrendous, my friend. That was a quick fix. Right, so over there was where I was before. And you were stuck and you couldn't get here. But now you are here, so this is certainly new territory. Oh, well, let's see what happens. Anything? Nothing. No, it's exactly the same. Nothing happened. Can you actually go down there? What the hell is... Nah, mate, there's the Taken lurking around in there. Yeah. Is there anything down there? I don't think there's anything down there. Unless you have to go around there and come back. Hang on. Is that way blocked? Yeah, I think it's blocked. But there's something down there, look. So you have to go down there. Oh, bloody darkness. Yeah. Just leave me alone, yeah? Jesus bloody. Hang on.
The city was not real.
So I can't go there.
I was limited to the confines of the dream.
Yeah. They're telling me there's something there. What? I can't see... There it is, son of a bitch. Well, word of lamp. Wake. See, I could do it. They could give me a job doing that. Yeah. Let's do some upgrades. Words of... I never know what words of lamp. Restores 50% to 75% per each second when using flashlight boost. Really? Lovely.
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible. I couldn't add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
Yeah, let me save first, yeah. The fuck was that? All that did was seal me in. So that means you've got to go from each area to see whether you can find these scenes. Okay, so it's now 20 to 8, so I might have to end it here because I don't want to go to bed too late. Need my beauty sleep. Okay, right, so I've recently saved, so I'm going to end it here. There's nobody in my chat. I don't know if I'm echoing like a mother. I have no idea. But maybe we'll have to call it a day. Okay, so let's actually call it a day on this one. Wow, look at that. I don't know. Lighting. Okay, right, well, yeah, so I think that's about it for tonight. Okay, it wasn't a fantastic live stream today. I don't know whether I rushed through my topics or whether they were of any value or of any interest, but there is one thing that did come out of the Game Awards, which I am absolutely hyped for, and that is certainly Jurassic Park Survival. If I can just see if I can play my reaction. If I can play my reaction. Did I play it without the desktop audio before? I can't remember. Okay, so if I can find where that is, and then we'll probably close on this. But here's my reaction to Jurassic Park Survival. It's a game I'm looking forward to, and I'm going to try and do a video on it in the coming week before Christmas. So hopefully this plays well, and we've got sound. You know what? Can we please have a Jurassic Park game that we can play? I don't want to build a theme park.
For this place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't.
Can we actually play an action adventure game? What is this?
Can anyone hear me?
This is looking
Dr.
hopeful.
Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nubla.
If only. Let me watch this carefully now. Oh, bits and pieces from the previous games. Oh, sorry, previous movies. Wow. If this is a proper action adventure game, I am pre-ordering it now. Do you know how long I've waited for something like this? Even if it's a remake of Dino Crisis. This better not be no bloody isometric game after all the end of this. They seem to be different bits from the previous movies. Is this an actual game or what? Jesus, that's a footprint, isn't it? I knew it. And again, the water trembling. Wow, it's full of Easter. Jesus Christ! Hang on, it is an action adventure game. No, but it's not VR. Is it VR? Come on, say VR on it. Jesus. No, it's not. Jurassic Park Survival? Yeah, I'm going to get that. I have to write that one down. Alright, so yeah, there you have it. So for some reason I almost said, yeah, Jedi Survivor. It's not Jedi Survivor. It's not a Star Wars game. It's Jurassic Park Survival. Somehow the word survival, that title doesn't sound right. It should be Survivor. I don't know. Maybe Survivor's been done to death. I don't know. Right, didn't do my sub or anything. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this post broadcast. I don't think I had anyone live. No, I've got no one live. No one in my chat. So yeah, so thanks for watching. As I said, I'll try and see if I can have better content next week. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's interactive, but if there's no one in the chat, then those interactive elements won't work. Right. Okay. So right. Well, that just leaves me to say thank you very much indeed, and I will catch you next time. In fact, I can't even find where my stuff is now. I'm all over the place. Right, so see you next week.